That's the fucking move, man. That was genius.
Because name another guy that did that, right?
Me at the next such Biloxi thing, stealing your clout.
You got to do $201.
Yeah, exactly. Shit, I gotta get 201.
Yeah, man, you ought to put a couple of beers on the table.
Man, put a couple shots on that bad boy. Let's fucking tear this up.
Let's do it, bro.
I'm with it. Let's go.
Mark said he wants to have the kind of night I had last night.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm all about, man. Let's party and talk about music and charity. But most essentially, party. Oh, man. It's exciting stuff, dude. There's a, I mean, I'll bring it up when you ask about it, but there's a new episode out today I'm really excited about of the show.
Of your podcast?
Yeah. We got this dude calls himself the illest dude ever. And he went on at length about how he thinks aliens abducted him to make a better world on the earth by creating a social media platform based around voting.
That's a real thing, though? He's
It's
dead
out
serious?
right now. Yeah, it's out right now.
Holy shit. That does sound good.
Yeah, don't let me forget to talk about that.
Holy crap. Hell yeah, dude. So who do you do that podcast with?
Simon Palmer, and he's a fucking treat, man. Best co-host I could ask for, except maybe, Mitch here.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Krohncast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Mitchell Gruich, co-host of Krohncast. We got Phil Krohn here.
Co-host?
And our guest tonight is Mark Simmons.
What is up, everybody? How we doing tonight?
Very good. Very good. What an intro. Yeah.
Somebody's got to do it.
The lights are not bright in here. Mitch was wearing those sunglasses because
The lights are very bright in here.
really good time last night.
Very bright.
I think the entire coast of Biloxi knows that Mitchell had a good time last night. I'm pretty sure.
Saw it on the live stream.
Yeah, Catherine showed up, and I go to give her a hug, and she's like, I know all about you. I know all about you. I'm like, what? I just came to give you a hug. She's like, I know what you've been doing. Like,
Oh my God.
I'm like, does the whole, everyone, what? I gotta go play.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was good fun. Scott and Mandy did a good job. There was tons of people there. I think they hit capacity at one point.
Nice.
All night. But Red Radio, Spring Fling, it was a success. So we got Mark Simmons here.
Sure do.
Mark.
What up?
So from watching from the several interactions I've had with you and watching your podcast and your videos,
Sure.
I wanted to tell you, like, so to you, to me, you remind me of two of my favorite comedians.
Okay, now hit me with it, because it's either going to be really, really endearing or really
I don't know if
insulting.
they're your favorite comedians.
If you throw me out Kevin Hart and fucking like Fat Tony, I'm going to be disappointed, man.
But my favorite comedians, Jim Belushi
Okay.
and Seth Rogen.
Okay, dude, no, I get Seth Rogen all the time, man.
Yeah.
I have people stop me when I'm walking down the street and tell me I look like Seth Rogen, dude. Especially when my hair's shorter.
But your personality, your charisma, it's kind of like a cross between those two guys. Like your
At least you
energy.
didn't give me John, man. Like I get Jim Belushi. That means at least I've got the talent too.
Yeah, because it seems like you're always ready to go. You're just
I got a lot of projects.
I don't
in the
know if you
works,
know
so
how
I
to
like
do
a lot.
cartwheels, but
No cartwheels. No.
Phil, can you do a cartwheel?
I can.
I know you've been posting a lot
right
of
now, prove it.
videos pumping
Yeah.
iron.
Unfortunately, my back is still hurt from the Krohncast Palooza show.
See, I thought you were gonna say from carrying this music scene.
Well, I should have said that. See, I don't have that comedic mind like you have, Mark. I should have said that. No, I picked Justin Fresh up over my head.
Oh,
I
yeah?
tried to,
Oh my
and
God.
my back's been hurt. My lower back's been. It feels like I've been shot in
I
my
don't-
lower back.
I'm so confused. Justin Fresh is like probably 80 pounds, maybe a buck.
No,
He's kind of
not.
tall, so
And you're posting videos out here pushing 200. I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. It was a long night. I had a few beers. It was a stressful night. A lot of people. My energy level was down. I don't know what was happening, but when I tried to pick him up, he's heavier than he looks. That's all I'm saying. I got 75% of the way, and some popping started happening in my back. So I'm still recovering from that.
Mark,
Yes.
you are in Project 9.
Yeah, I am as of a few months back now, man.
I wanted to kind of like get into the whole when you joined Project 9, you were playing bass.
Yeah.
And I think Brent was kind of going to go do something else, and you and him ended up both being in Project 9 playing bass at the start
bass.
of you joining.
Now this was actually a move that was masterminded by our lead guitarist and songwriter Scott. He was like, we need to get out there and go double bass on them and blow their fucking heads up, right?
Hell yes.
So that's what we did. That's exactly what we did. We did that at a few Halloween shows. We doubled up on them. We made, pussies wet and heads explode, and it was amazing.
How many songs those dudes have? I've seen them so many times. They have probably over 100 songs.
Yeah, more than I know yet. That's the funny thing about practice is because I'm still behind the curve. I've been, in a while. I know a full set's worth of songs, but every practice it's like, okay, well, let's play this, and they all know it, and I don't,
Yeah.
So I'm still catching up in that regard, but it's fun to be in a band that challenges me a little more on guitar. You know, in Touch Biloxi, I play and I sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't do a lot of heavy lead, and I don't do a lot of heavy lead in Project 9, but God damn it, I play the guitar.
So the one thing I wanted to ask, when you and Brent were both doing bass duties, were you like holding down or was he holding down the root note, or you holding down the root note and letting Brent like flourish?
So Brent is definitely more capable of flourish than me, man. He's the better bassist by far. There were some things where it's like, if I have an idea, like I would go up, a little higher and do a couple of things, but Brent's an amazing fucking bassist, and that's why he's in like 4 bands.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that dude sleeps.
Dude, I can't imagine how he does. Andy's out filming right now with Hallowicked Carnival or something. They're doing some kind of horror TV show thing. He's gonna be Ozbo the Clown, so look out for that. Yeah.
But you've moved to guitar duties now, so now you're the second guitarist in Project 9.
Yes, I prefer first runner-up guitarist. No, but it's a lot of fun. I do a lot of like doubling up and texture and just basic rhythm guitar shit.
How you like playing in Project 9 with old Scott Keller?
I'm loving it, man. Scott's really good, man. First of all, I like to work with, and he's a pretty great guitarist and songwriter, and it's very different from what I do. So again, like going back to it's a bit of a challenge, because again, it's just so different from what I do. It leaves me practicing different things on guitar.
I feel like anytime Project 9 or Scott Keller comes up, I always feel like I need to say, Scott Keller keeps the spirit of rock and roll alive.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's like the embodiment. If you could be the embodiment of the spirit of rock and roll, that's Scott Keller.
Absolutely. And I would say definitely he's the glue of the band for sure. Don't get me wrong. We're all very talented. We're all very sexy. We're all incredibly rich, but Scott's the glue, man.
Yeah, you're saying you're telling us before we went live. You have a different lineup of Touch Biloxi every year.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Scott, that's kind of like what he's done to keep, like Project 9's his baby, and he always has different lineups just to whatever it takes to keep it going. He's a whatever it takes kind of guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's also a pretty good businessman. I'm fucking garbage at booking myself, man. Scott always gets it done, always gets the band paid, man. And what more could you ask for? You know what I mean? We play pretty good shows and make money off of it. I like it.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those people that just love playing music for the sake of playing music.
No, absolutely, man.
It's like in his soul and his blood, his DNA.
I don't pick my guitar up half as much as he does, man.
But
just sit and play.
You have your own thing, which is Touch Biloxi.
Absolutely, love it, and been doing it for about 10 years now, since I was a teenager and shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Since I was like 16 though, so I'm not. Come on, not too old yet, man.
How many music videos so far?
God, maybe like 10. But the amount of recorded music is ridiculous, and only half of it's good. You know what I mean? The first half of it was recorded on a webcam microphone in Audacity. But yeah, there's 300 songs available for free download at touchbiloxi.bandcamp.com.
Really?
Yeah, and I do it all for free. I'm kind of a fucking hippie in the idea that I think it should be, let people fucking have it. If they love what you do, they'll donate or something like that. I hope so. Fucking donate.
Northern Light Suplex, they went on that model, and I think John was telling me, he was like, that model was more successful than them just trying to charge people like a minimum.
Yeah.
Just to, pay whatever you want.
There's always going to be, and I mean, this isn't everybody, but like in the back of a lot of people's minds, it's like, I'm not going to pay that for that, no matter what the fuck it is or how much it costs.
Right.
It could be 45 cents. You know what I mean? Nobody's going to believe you put in enough work. It's just kind of like, the thought of it. But you offer it out there and be like, look, you can have this for free, but I made it. It was, a process. If you like it, donate. You get more that way.
Yeah, I feel like, trying to sell music from a live performance is tricky.
Yeah.
When you try to sell the recorded product, because like you just said, it's a process.
Yeah.
So the process of forming and mixing and editing, that art, and what they hear is different. It may, or a lot of times it's different than what they hear live, but the idea is there.
Yeah. Especially with Touch Biloxi, like the live shit is always like significantly different from what I record, because the recording process is just me sitting in a room playing 4 instruments one at a time and figuring out what the fuck works, But then with the live band, I want to bring in the other musicians' talents. I want to ask them, what would you do here? You know what I mean? Like, this is what I wrote. How would you do it?
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what you get with every different version of the Touch Biloxi band. I can't wait because I just got Simon Palmer involved and Chad from Project 9, and I'm very excited to see the spins and twists they put on my work.
What the name? What's up with the name? Like, can you explain the name?
This is my favorite question to be asked. I love this. I came up with this when I was like 14 or 15, when I was just kind of figuring it out. I had my first EP's worth of music to put on some random fucking forum on the internet somewhere, And I was like, I want to think of something meaningful, something that really describes what I'm trying to do with my music. And I kept thinking about, like, I love Biloxi, man. To me, Biloxi is home. It always will be. And when I think about Biloxi, I think about a lot of different things, man, because I grew up here, man. I've had losses and victories and highs and lows and odds and ends and whatever. And I want people to touch that kind of, like, provocative emotionality. I want people to touch Biloxi, in the way that I feel about it. Kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that description. I thought it was going to be something a lot more off limits, if you know what I mean. Thought it was going to be something weird.
Biloxi is what I call my penis, and I want people to
touch
it.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna be something like that.
Yeah.
But you brought your day.
I did.
Do you want to try to maybe we can get into a couple songs?
Nah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, if you insist. Do I need to pull this forward?
Yeah, as close as you
Let
can.
me give it a little.
You don't have to get militant with it, but
I'm gonna get fucking super militant with it.
yeah.
Okay. Here's a song I've been doing for a number of years. There's like 2 recorded versions of this out, and there's gonna be a third one, no doubt. This is called Lady Break Dreams. She's got the contract and that pen extended in her hand, and wants to offer me the keys to the gates of the promised land. She has a nice, quaint little home, holding the microphone, and beckons me inside. Whoa, she'll break you in two. Whoa, she'll break you in two. She's a giver, you'll know that she's a winner, and when you're through, you'll know that she's a sinner. Yeah, she'll break you in two. And as I cross the threshold, she strips down, revealing to me the ugly side, comforting me by holding me close, and learns all of me just to sell it all. Whoa, she'll break you in two. she'll break you in two. She's a giver, you'll know that she's a winner, and when you're through, you'll know that she's a sinner. Yeah, 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 she'll break you in two.
Sweet! Woo! There's that clipping.
That's like the best I've done that in a month, man.
Very
I don't
cool.
practice enough.
That song must be called Phil's Dream Girl, because I'm into those ones that'll break you in two.
Oh yeah, I need one that breaks me in two these days. I can't
Tell
get
you
off
what.
otherwise, man.
I tell you what, those are the best ones.
He's got one of those detachable penises.
Yeah.
It's like an amazing song, dude.
Detachable.
Yeah,
Jesus
so,
Christ.
so they can break it off and reattach it.
So I wanted to. It's my show now. I'm taking over.
Do it.
I wanted to go back and talk a little bit about Project 9 some more because we actually have a new single in the works that I think I should hype
Yeah,
up. You know, like while I'm here.
Do it.
Hold on, where are we going?
There you are.
There we
There
are.
we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been working on a song called Redline that I think we're really excited to put out. We went into studio with Joey Miller of Gulf Media Collective, and it was a pretty good process, man. I think it's gonna be a really hype single. I think a lot of people are gonna
When's it
like
coming out?
I don't know. Don't know.
Oh, great.
Had to hype it up though.
All right. Awesome.
Right.
So, well, since you brought up Joey Miller, you also do the social media for Gulf Coast Media Collective.
I do, and I have a lot of fun with it. We're currently in the middle of a thrash metal tournament where the what's the word? Fans of the page get to vote on what bands move up the tournament and which ones do not.
So being the social media manager for the recording studio, how did you fall into that?
Well, I had been doing work doing the social media for Frets for Pets for some time because I work with them as well, and Joey made a job posting about needing a social media manager, and I said to myself, shit, I could do that, and I would love to.
Does it pay in recording time?
Now, that's unfair to ask, but I will say I have a song coming out with Zachary Perkins that will be somewhat done with Gulf Media.
See, Phil, you could get a social media manager. You just
Probably what I need. at
give
this
them
point.
access to the studio whenever they
man.
need it.
Yeah.
I work for food and clout.
Yeah, so I was asking because I was wondering, like, what was your background in like social media management? Did you like?
Well, like any millennial child, I grew up in like fucking 15 AOL chat rooms at a time, and I don't know, man. You tumble through the internet long enough, you get a page, I guess.
I guess I was curious, like, how in depth do you go with it? Like, do you get into like the SEOs and like the keywords and Google words and AdWords and all that?
Well, mostly just look at like prime posting times per day, like that kind of thing. I try to pay attention to the audience a lot. So I've noticed, like, say for instance, we have more locals than not locals liking the page and responding to it, and a lot of them will log in and check Facebook like around 10 to 11, and then again from like 2 to 4, and then won't check it until like later around 9. And that's the kind of like feedback I've been looking into and things like that. You want to post when people see it, you know?
Right. So you're studying the analytics.
Yeah, trying, you know.
And what all is it? Just YouTube and Facebook?
Well, no, right now I'm doing the
Twitter.
Facebook and the Twitter. Joey, I'm pretty sure he has a TikTok and a YouTube, but I think he does most of those himself.
Because I imagine if you're managing his, you're managing yours as well.
Yeah.
Or do you have a manager for
much more poorly? I manage my own.
That's all of our lives.
Yeah. No, if somebody hits the inbox wanting to make an appointment, I throw prices at them too, things like that. I do deal with practical business as well.
So you mentioned Frets for Pets.
Oh, absolutely.
Man, we got to talk about Frets for Pets.
Let's talk about it all day. Friends for Pets is my favorite show
We're-
in the world, man.
How did you get to be the VP?
I'm so lucky. We actually just had a vote again. We have to have one. I think it's every year. And I got back in as VP, and I'm really, really thrilled about that.
So there was a vote.
Wait,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How
we
many,
have a board.
how many
we
people
have,
are involved in this operation?
Right now, the board consists of Dimitri Curtis as our president, Rachel Curtis as our I want to say secretary, Tanya Merriam as
That's
our
so
treasurer.
sexist.
Yeah, rude.
I thought that in my mind, man. I'm not gonna lie. But no, and then me as vice president, and we're considering a fifth, but nothing official yet. It'd be good to have a tiebreaker in case anything comes up, because we have a board. We have to be like signed with the state. That whole thing.
That is not how at all it works at Krohn Studios.
So at Krohn Studios, the power grid is slightly different. I am in charge of everything until I don't want to do that, and then Mitchell's in charge of it.
See, that's how it works with Touch Biloxi.
Yeah.
I'm in charge of everything until I'm sick of it, and then you
Right.
guys can take
Right,
over.
and even then, his powers are very limited. Like we have a constitution of
Okay,
how we
okay.
do things, and
Got a manifesto written out. that
right,
kind of
but
thing?
we enjoy it. You
Okay.
know?
Oh yeah.
The Krohn Studio dynamic is very much like the government.
Mitch is sweating over here, man.
I just walked in and I was like, okay, I'm VP, and Phil just vetoes everything.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're
Come on,
not
you're gonna
do
give
that.
Dimitri ideas here, man.
Yeah.
Well, I think Dimitri's probably a little bit more laid back and open, and
Dimitri's
unless he
really
has
cool.
unless you're like blowing his phone up with ideas or whatever.
Just like in the background, Dimitri's just like a total snob, man. Just like
No.
I can't fucking stand you people. Are trying to help animals.
No, he's a sweetheart.
No, he's wonderful. I love Dimitri. Did that.
I'll send Phil lots of ideas, and he'll be like, nah. And
Hey, man,
then,
this guy's got a brand to protect over here. man.
well, that's what I'm getting ready to say. Then after, he'll try one of them out, and then it'll blow up, and then I'll have to say, Phil, you were right, my man. You were right. We should have not have done that.
Yeah, like the ideas we have for the next Krohncast Palooza
Uh-huh.
are I don't even know if he agrees with them at all, but we're doing it. I mean they're absolutely ridiculous. They're out of this world, but
Yeah.
they're designed to get eyes on us.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
hell.
the way it ought to be.
And obviously it works. We had
Yeah.
venues at capacity
Absolutely.
every time we move. So
By the way, speaking of eyes on us, Touch Biloxi, when the band's together, would love to play Chronopalooza, man.
There you go.
Chroncastapalooza.
I tell you what.
Phil Chronopalooza extravaganza.
Let me get with my VP.
wait till we get the band together though, because it'll be way more suited. We do a whole run of like rock, hip hop, all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah, you go back and forth between. Phil was asking about the rap videos, but when I see you play out live, the last couple times it's your siren voice and an acoustic guitar.
Well, I'm very sexy and I have a wonderful voice, and I feel weird doing just rap shows if I don't have at least a crew of people to do hype and backup with me, or a band to play with. So when I play solo, and for the past year or so, I've just been doing acoustic sets. And I have a lot of fun doing that, but I'm fucking itching to get back to the high-powered fucking
Band format.
Yeah, dude. Because we do some really funny shit, man, in Touch Biloxi. Like one running staple is, you may have seen this on YouTube, there's a mashup of Never Gonna Give You Up with Smells Like Teen Spirit. We fucking do that, man. We've done that at every Friends for Pets we've played. And I'm just ready to do more shit like that, man. I'm ready to bamboozle the audience.
For real.
Friends for Pets last year was in Phil's living room for
That's right.
one day.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, man. That was a fucking crazy run.
That
Pepper ate a goddamn bag of dog food, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He also drank beer out of a shoe.
Yes.
What he ate a chew stick, like a dog chew stick or something. Did a lot of wild stuff. And to be honest, that might have been the second time I've met Pepper.
Oh yeah.
And that was
so he really fucking showed out.
Yeah, and that was the first time we'd ever done any kind of live.
I don't think
stream
Pepper
podcast.
gives a fuck, and this is obviously an advantage to him about first time impression, second time, none of that shit. He doesn't care, man. Pepper's gonna be Pepper and do 110% Pepper shit at all times.
Yeah, you say
I
that
respect
now
that.
until you see the comments after you get off of here. Him and Thomas were roasting you pretty good.
They're roasting me.
They said you look like Weird Al.
One time I'd get my hair down, looking good and sexy, man. Weird Al isn't this fat, you bastards. You're lying.
But so how long has Frets for Pets been around? And you guys, you raise money for a Humane Society?
We've been fooling with it for a couple of years, and we raise money to benefit the Humane Society and other local shelters as well. It sort of depends on year by year. Hold on now. You said we were gonna get shots out here, man. What kind of run of the mill show is this? I thought we were on the fucking Krohncast.
What do you prefer? Do you like Horn Island Blast? You like Fireball? You like Bailey's? You like vodka? What do you want?
Vodka. Let's get uncomfortable in here. What was the question?
Frets for Pets. You're the VP. How long you been doing it? How did it start?
I feel like there was a more specific question before I tangented off on the vodka.
You and Dimitri sitting around drinking beers, like, man, we need to raise some money for some dogs.
I can't do it.
And the next thing you know, there's Frets for Pets.
You can't do it.
I'm sorry, Mitchell. Yeah, we had a really long night last night.
You know what? That's fine, Mitchell.
Oh, no, thank you,
I'm
my
gonna
man.
take a shot by myself on Krohncast.
You see these lights? They're burning my eyes.
Yeah, they're specifically. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a really rough night last night. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, almost got in a fight in the Taco Bell drive-thru.
I saw some of it on live. To be fair, by the way, great move putting the last. Fuck, man, is it Krohncast-a-palooza? I'm fucking it up, man. Yeah, putting that on live and the Red Radio shit was on live, man. You're getting such like a cross promotion right now between people who are so ready for live shows and people who just aren't quite fucking comfortable yet.
Right. Yeah, I think by summertime we'll be there. Yeah, that's some kind of herb infused vodka, by the way. You might it smells like weed or something. I don't understand what it is. Dr. Stoner's vodka.
I can't imagine what this could be. Probably some sort of like oregano or rambutan. Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, but I think by summertime we'll be 100%.
Absolutely.
And that's not to say we're not 100% now. I mean, shit. My show is capacity.
Oh yeah,
Red Radio show is capacity. Like we're
packed.
there. Like
it was obviously fucking packed.
Yeah.
No, but it's just, man. Like, and we're planning to do that with Frets for Pets. By the way, is make it a simulcast with the live show.
Absolutely.
And I just think we're going to get a great audience that way because we'll have the people who want to come out and we'll have the people who don't feel safe. But of course, by August, surely we'll all have vaccines and everybody will be much safer.
Is it going to be a 1-day event or a 2-day event?
No, it's a 2-day event, and if there's enough interest in it and we can figure it out, we're thinking maybe a 3-day event. Maybe.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Phil, I was like, man, you should be a sponsor because I'm a sponsor. Common Ground Podcast is a sponsor for Frets for Pets.
Yeah, I came here today with a mission, actually. I want to ask on live, how much will you be donating to Frets for Pets?
Wow. Obviously,
he's gonna donate his time.
Obviously,
that'll be good.
You know my success, or I've heard of it.
Are you kidding me, dude? Krohncast is one of the best fucking podcasts out right now. Everybody loves it.
It's pretty big. It's a big deal.
I like it, man. It reminds me of when the sound came out at first. You know what I mean? The sound's still going strong.
Yeah.
Love those guys, but it has that similar kind of. It's like, oh, this is already there. Yeah. You know, like we're still working there with WFU podcast, but like this is already there. Like people fucking like this.
We're definitely at a point where we're way more comfortable with what we're doing, and we're definitely comfortable with putting on shows, and we want to put on way more shows. If I had more time, I would just go balls in and do live performances and do the whole thing. Like I would love to do this 5 days a week.
Do you play?
Absolutely.
What do you play?
Drums.
Okay, dude, hell yeah.
Yeah, I play,
dude.
Yeah,
I should have asked you to be in touch, Biloxi.
Yeah.
Fuck Chad. Love you, Chad.
No, Chad's legit. I play with a band called Transient out of New Orleans, a metal band.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I like on Wednesdays.
How long have you guys been around? Because I think I may have played with you guys.
You haven't. We haven't played the show yet.
Are you okay? Are you sure?
Yeah, we're new.
There's probably another band called Transient. To be fair.
Yeah, probably. It's not a great name, but
it's a good name. It's a good name.
On Wednesdays, when my guys can make it, friend Chip Lozana and Steven Geyser, he lives up in Moselle. They come down and we do Funk Jam Wednesdays as well, and we do that on the Krohn Studios page and YouTube and all that stuff. We live stream. We just jam.
Yeah.
And I want to do more stuff like that, more live music based stuff. I mean, this is great. I love podcasting. I love talking and meeting people like you. You know.
Absolutely. Who wouldn't like meeting me? Are you nervous?
And I would be. I mean, I'm not gonna have you watch my kids or anything, you know. I don't have kids. I'm joking. But But no, I love this. I love meeting people and talking to them and all that stuff, and we're gonna keep doing it.
Oh, yeah.
And
But there's nothing quite like just playing live music, man. When
yeah,
the crowd responds to
Absolutely.
you, and it's just everything's electric right then. You know,
yeah,
good feeling.
I love it.
Side note, because I know you were like trying to get the Krohncast Palooza, worded right.
Yeah.
Originally, I told him, I said we should just call it Krohnfest.
Krohncast is
'cause
pretty tight.
That's easy to say, right?
That's tight.
Krohncfest,
And simple.
That's easy. But Mr. Genius over here was like, no, we need to go big and make
To be
some
fair,
big elaborate name.
A palooza is an amazing suffix.
I mean, it's a lot to say. It's a full mouth, like Castapalooza.
Yeah.
Krohncastapalooza is, ugh.
You should go full on, man. Just like Krohncast Palooza Festival 2018.
I know, this is called the Phil Kron Birthday Fest.
Dude. Well, that's how the every year I do the Touch Biloxi Extravaganza. That started out as my birthday show.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Was it the Kraken? I believe I saw it last at.
It was at Biloxi in January.
That's right. That's right. Phil was there.
Before that, it was the Kraken. And this is a funny thing because I'm still waiting to see how this plays out with Biloxi. So first it was at the Squeaky Lizard, and the Squeaky Lizard closed in that year. Then it was at Zeppelin's Pizzeria, and Zeppelin's closed within that year. Then it was at Crooked Letter, and Crooked Letter closed within that year. And then it was at Wayward Kraken, and Wayward Kraken closed within that year. Now it's been at Biloxi, and we're still in that year.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about Biloxi is pretty strong.
Popping. Biloxi is popping, man. I'm actually I'm in the middle of talks right now, and I haven't announced this event yet. I've teased it, but I figure, fuck it, I'm on Krohncast, man. Let's say something.
Do
big.
it.
I'm in the middle of talks with Biloxi for the first ever Touch Biloxi Halloween Spooktacular.
Oh,
We're talking about a huge lineup of acts that I'm really proud of, including very popular spooky band Teratoma, including horrorcore act The Real TNT.
That's Tony Burns.
Yeah. That's
You're like best friends with him, aren't you, Phil?
I'm
Tony's
up
cool
and
as
up with
fuck.
him. Yeah,
Tony's
yeah, I
cool
love
as fuck.
Tony.
And a couple other bands, and especially excited to announce a cross promotion with Knife Party Threads. I am having a limited run, super limited, like 15 to 20 shirts done of a very special Touch Biloxi logo design done by Gavin Harden, who works up at Low Tide Tattoo and is also the mind behind Teratoma.
Man.
And it's going to be a one-time release. I'm going to have like 15 shirts. They're going to be for sale at this event only.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, you got you're firing on all cylinders.
Mm-hmm.
We need
That's
we
what
need to
we
get
should've
him
done.
to come.
Yeah, we
come
messed
do some
up.
stuff for
We
Kron
shouldn't have got
Studios.
100 shirts for $20. We should have just did 20 shirts for like
$100.
$60
There
a
you go.
piece. Yeah, that's what we should have done. It'd be a
I've
lot
been
easier.
really interested in exclusivity lately. And like an example of that is I don't know if you guys saw, because it was only out for one day. I did an April Fool's Day
I
release.
did the March 31st.
Yeah,
EP.
one good song and 4 others. It was called, and it sold, man. I was like, this is gonna be out for a day. You can buy it if you want it, and fucking people bought it, man. And don't get me wrong, like anything, I put a little work into it, but I don't know. It seems people like exclusivity.
Do you want to play a song from that?
Mm-mm. What I would like to play
It's exclusive, bro.
is something just as fun. Oh yeah, nothing from that. That's lost media now. The people who have that. It's not coming
Yeah,
back.
you don't get to hear that.
It's an NFT.
I gotta figure that shit out. That's where the real money's at. No, I would like to do a cover. But this isn't just any radio cover that you might hear. I have a friend who does hip hop and R&B and just generally sexy things out in Mobile, named Neighbors Through the Wall. And he does this song of his called Mine, and I would like to perform my cover of it now for you. Darling, let me ask you what it is that's been on my mind. 'Cause you know good and well you kept your shoes off running through mine. So let me climb onto your pedestal. I'll spread you wide at my easel, devour you like a predator, remind you how and why I still keep you. So tell me what it is you've been needing, and tell me with whom you've been speaking. Go ahead and get him on the phone. Go ahead and tell him why you leaving. Look me in the eyes when you're fucking me, baby. Look me in the eyes when you're fucking me, maybe. I could fall deeper and easier into your mind, and Look me in the eyes when you're fucking me, baby. Look me in the eyes when you're fucking me, maybe I would fall deeper and easier into your mind and make it mine, 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 baby. Tulips, roses, thorns, and grapevines, running through this storm I devised. You say it's cold within your cage, but there is no lock on your door. Baby, don't you ever chain yourself to a moving vehicle without me strapped to your waist. I'll be your anchor, keep you close, won't let you float off in space. Without you, I'm not human, yeah. Baby, fuck the human race, so let's get away without any more delay. I've said it before and I'll say it again that I am blind. Just looking to get back to that place with you this one last time. Will you do for me what you do for him? Come to me, crawl to me on hands and look me in the eyes when you're fucking me, baby. Look me in the eyes when you're fucking me, maybe I would fall deeper and easier into your mind to make it mine, mine, mine. Fuck me in the eyes when you look at me, baby. Fuck me in the eyes when you look at me, maybe I could fall deeper and easier into your mind. Make it mine, 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 baby. Woo!
That's what Phil plays for his ladies on his date night.
That's what I play for my ladies. What do you mean, man?
That's what they play at the local
Well,
church.
I mean, you got the guitar with you when you do it, you know.
Yeah, but that's a wonderful song, and it's by, again, Neighbors Through the Wall. Like him on Facebook. Find him everywhere. He's wonderful.
Neighbors Through the Wall. I'm glad my mom didn't hear that through the wall. They say that much. You know what I mean? Oh, man, that's good stuff, man. Holy shit.
Well, thank you.
You have a very soulful voice. Do you do, I guess mess around with like R&B any?
I love R&B, and I mean like 90s teardrop, the cheesiest shit you can find. Fucking, I eat that up. I don't quite have, or at least haven't found yet, the range or the inspiration to do R&B. Like, I've had one or two songs, I guess you could say, have an R&B influence, really. But it's one of those things where I'd love to do it, but I haven't really found my spot in it yet.
I was wondering, like, do you incorporate any of that into Touch Biloxi?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Or how? Or I guess how much influence?
As
are you
much as
pulling
I
from
can. The thing with, especially when I have a Touch Biloxi live band, is like we're running a lot of genres in a short amount of time. Like, so I'll open with an acoustic song, we'll do 2 punk rock songs, and we'll go into some hip hop. We'll end with I have one song that's like 8 minutes long, sort of a progressive rock track. I try really hard to make sure you get it all. Like, if I have any talent in any direction, you're gonna see it at a Touch Biloxi show. When
you're rocking R&B, like who's your go-to? Are you a R. Kelly guy? Are you you like some groups?
That's a loaded question,
man.
man.
You like there's nothing loaded at all about that, sir. It's all allegations at this point.
I hear you. Okay.
Are you like more Boyz II Men, Blackstreet, like
dude,
old school stuff?
It's all good. Like, Boyz II Men is obviously very classic. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday is like fucking top 5 of all time. Like, obviously, but like R. Kelly did have some amazing albums. Departed from the Man, whatever he may or may not be. Fucking Black Panties is a good album, man. T3 is a good album. Chocolate Factory is a good fucking album. Obviously, I think Frank Ocean's Channel Orange is one of the best albums of all time, as well as Usher's Confessions album, man.
Wow.
That motherfucker is a hit machine, dude. There's not one bad song on it. And it's pop, and it's, a lot of metalheads will say I'm a pussy, but Confessions is a fucking killer album.
It is. I like that album. I love Usher.
I mean, Phil's a metalhead.
Am I a pussy, Phil? Tell me.
Good music is good music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love it.
Absolutely, though.
Yeah, when you were when I saw you at Touch Biloxi that night, it was like an open mic night. When I saw you at Belux.
There we go.
And it was open mic night.
That's the kind of association I'm trying to get.
There's a lot of Biloxi words. Belux, Touch Biloxi.
That's why I love Belux so much, because it's Touch Biloxi now. Go ahead, though. You were.
But yeah, when I saw you, I was listening to you, and I was sending Phil the video of you playing on the stage, and I was like, this dude's voice, I mean, it's like straight up, like ready to go.
Oh,
And
yeah.
also, before I forget, because I just drink a bunch of water, that song you just played, it reminded me of the Tenacious D song, which I don't know if you got that before.
Listen to more than a couple. Yeah. No, I get. You have Jack Black energy. I get that sometimes. Which is, I'd rather have Jack Black energy than like dead guy energy.
Speaking of Jack Black, so in your podcast, you have a podcast.
I do have a podcast,
and sometimes you don't. A lot of times you don't have your shirt on, just like Jack Black.
Hold on, are you asking me to?
I mean, if
Mitch.
you feel comfortable,
What do you want from me?
we like it when people get naked in the studio.
Yeah, we're okay with it.
No, it's actually really funny because I'm shirtless most of the time on the podcast, which is, by the way, whatever fuck you with Mark and Simon every other Friday, on WFU podcast, no, youtube.com/WFU podcast. But the funny thing is, there's like an actual naked picture of me that's the backdrop of the show.
Yep.
It's hidden. It's covered up by the Zoom calls.
Yeah, your podcast is when I was watching it, like I'm trying to I was watching it to understand the format, right?
Yeah.
Like what's your agenda? But you guys, I'm sorry, your podcast, the way that you handle it, it's more like it's just erratic energy.
Yeah.
And wherever it goes, it goes.
Like we sometimes we get together and we plan out like bits, or we'll talk up like what are funny talking points, but a lot of it's just what we throw out at the moment. So I'll never forget, like, hold on, because one of my favorite moments is in episode 2. We've noticed there's like 2 or 3 kinds of guests where they'll either be like, what the fuck is this? Or they'll run with it or whatever. One of my favorite answers we ever had, I asked Mr. Electric, do you like feet? This motherfucker said, yeah, I use them every day. Wow. I was like, God damn, bro, you're fucking on it. Didn't miss a beat.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Go ahead, viewers.
I was gonna tell you that from the episodes I watched, it kind of reminded me of kind of along the same comedy lines as like Tim and Eric.
Okay.
Like the Tim and Eric show.
I can see that. We're most inspired by Eric Andre and his whole thing. Which who wouldn't be? Like, oh my God, Eric Andre is a fucking beast out here. Have you seen his latest movie?
Mm-mm.
Dude, his latest thing combines written shit with like real fucking happening comedy, like happening like you're on Candid Camera type shit.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's like there's
like Charlie Kaufman kind of.
Dude, yeah, but there's like a script, and then they'll say that, and then they'll immediately go into public and act out something that nobody has any idea is happening.
Yeah, it's very hard to watch if you're a regular civilized dude. The first scene when he gets his clothes ripped off.
There's such a transition to it, though. Like it is hard to watch because it's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Is it a movie?
I feel
or is it
sorry for the regular ass people that are caught up in this scene.
Oh yeah, but Eric Andre is making a mint, man.
But like Eric Andre, his show was genius.
And I learned recently, I didn't even know this, because obviously that he gets them on there, he bamboozles them and fucks with them. He'll have them in there for 2 or 3 hours sitting in the heat. Yeah. And that's all cut out, dude. Yeah. Like, that's why all of them are so frustrated, like, the second you see them on camera.
It's like being in a Krohn Studios.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's more than one reason I took my shirt off. God damn, man.
Yeah.
No, he does. Phil does a good job of trying to keep it cool in here.
Phil is a fucking excellent, consummate host, and he has an 11-inch cock, man, and I will fucking certify that.
I appreciate that.
Seen it. He'll probably show it for you later, too.
I'll take all the compliments I can get at this point.
Why not, We've all had a rough time.
It is. It's a hard life, man, especially out here in the sticks, you know what I mean?
Now, you said this was infused with...
I don't know.
Peppers? Like hot peppers?
Herbs.
Some
kind of herbs.
The Mary Jane.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me?
Yeah, some old witch doctor at a flea market gave me that.
Now, it smells weird.
This is what Mark's drinking, this stuff right here. It's 42%.
What's it taste like?
It's actually very smooth.
Really?
Yeah. And obviously we're joking about what's in there, but it adds that kind of flavor, like, makes it really fucking smooth.
It's weird.
It is, dude.
It's
like, vodka's always such a hard shot for me, dude.
You ever put vodka in your cereal?
Not yet.
What's your like? So I I have like 2 cereals that are go-tos for me.
Okay.
One of them is Cinnamon Life.
Mm.
That's everything.
Okay.
If you took away Cinnamon Life, take away my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
And I'll add a bonus. Golden Grams.
Very nice.
It's
Love
like-
Golden Grams. I'm a fucking really boring cereal dude. I like Frosted Flakes and I like
what the
Bran.
fuck, dude?
I love Frosted Flakes.
I shit you not. I like Bran, dude.
Not Raisin Bran, just
no,
Bran.
dude, just fucking normal, regular ass Bran, dude.
What happened in your life to make you like that plain ass old people cereal?
I have hemorrhoids the size of a fucking quarter.
And it helps with that?
Yeah, it keeps me regular, you know? Fit. Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that.
Oh, yeah.
Got a couple of digestive issues myself.
You gotta get.
sir.
You ever hold a? There's a cereal out there called Colon Blow.
Really?
It does what it says on the box.
Man, I met a girl one time named Colin Blow. Bing.
God damn.
Zinged them on that. Well, that was anticlimactic. I thought we were about to get into some Fruity Pebble talk or some.
I will say
goddamn-
fuck Captain Crunch because he's obviously an
No.
admiral. Like, nah, look at the stripes on his fucking arm, man. He's not a captain. Why is he lying? What does he have to hide?
I love Captain Crunch with the marshmallows. It's just hard to find.
Yeah. I'm an oops all crunch berries kind of guy.
Are we gonna get to see you play a song with your shirt off?
Well, do you want to?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
That's gonna get.
Well, only if
that's
you give me
gonna
another
get-
beer.
That's gonna get intense. Now we're 3 beers and 3 shots into this.
2 shots.
Let me get this audio going.
I can
for
get
you,
2
sir.
more in, man. You don't got to worry about me. I'll drink and play music until you kick me out of
The
here.
floor is yours, sir.
I want to sing a ballad to you, Phil. I want to sing a song. I want to sing it for you. Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay. This is a song for Phil, everybody. Angel hair with a woman's eyes. I can feel you watching in the night. All alone with me, waiting for the sunrise. And when you feel cold, I'll hold you. When you feel you can't go on, I'll hold you. Because it's you and me forever. Whoa, Phil. Won't you smile, smile, smile a while with me, Phil. Oh, won't you smile? Oh, smile a while with me, Phil. Hey, you know what? If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free, you know, all you've got to do is say so. And when I feel cold, I know you'll warm me. When you feel you can't go on, you'll hold me. Because it's you and me forever. Oh, Phil, you smile. Won't you smile a while with me, Phil? And if you smile, oh, smile a while for me, Phil. Won't you smile, Phil Kron of Krohncast and Krohncast Palooza?
Woo! Man, that's
Wow.
what I'm talking about.
Wow, I have never.
I am a river to my people.
That was
We
that
gotta-
was so nice. I feel like I should pay for that. I feel
feel
like I
like-
should
Well,
write
if you
a
want to,
check.
goddamn.
I feel like we've finally elevated the quality of guest performances.
That's what I
on-
came
on
here to
here.
do, man. I came here to look at everyone else who's ever been on this show and spit in their fucking eye and say, do better.
That sounds like a challenge to Pepper.
Yeah,
Pepper loves coming on and
It was a
Yeah.
Playing
direct challenge to
songs.
Pepper.
yeah, he's got a
man, wouldn't that be great if we had like Mark and Pepper on here at the same time and they just like did like a I don't know, a playoff, like
Dude,
playing,
I would lose
like,
to
playing
Beautiful Animal
songs.
every time.
No, Pepper. No, we'd have to set some ground rules. Like Pepper would have to like you got to do all new stuff, Pepper, and it's got to be all new songs that nobody's heard, nothing that you've like put on your Facebook page, and we'll just do like a playoff between you and Mark, and we'll have the people watching chime in and comment on their favorites.
I'll tell you what, I'll do you one better. If he accepts that challenge, I'll put $20 on it. You know what I mean? Between me and him, let's see what happens.
Wow, I don't know if he's watching. He's probably.
I don't know if he's got $20. Let's go.
Yeah, we got to check on that first. Wow.
Here's the real secret. I don't have $20.
I feel I have.
I will by then though. This is a dead ass challenge, Pepper. I'm coming for you, man.
Yes.
On the Krohncast.
You gotta save up some money.
Yeah, I gotta put together the dimes and nickels.
Yeah.
So what's next for you? I mean, I know you are working on the spooky event in October, but I mean, you're in Project 9. You got new lineup for Touch Biloxi. You're putting shows together. You got shows coming up. I've seen you post some stuff.
Yeah. I have a couple of interesting things that'll come out sooner than later, including a song featuring Pepper Goins actually on bass.
Go.
Yeah, on bass guitar, and that's one of my rock songs coming out. And I also have a hip hop song with award-winning musical artist Zachary Perkins.
There you go.
Yeah. He won the award for what is it, best songwriter?
Best singer
in the 228 awards.
Was it best singer? I thought it was best singer.
Best singer,
male vocalist or something.
Probably best singer. But I was nominated for best bowling alley, so you can all kiss my ass.
Whoa.
Yeah, Cypress Lane's got it out, but that's probably better since I'm not a bowling alley. I got Touch Biloxi in there as fucking. It was one of the like 4 things you could vote on for fucking best bowling alley.
Oh, cool.
Had a run with that, man. I released a T-shirt, like a bowling shirt. What was the question?
These are your people, Phil. He's working with Zach and Pepper. I feel like the missing ingredient here is you.
You were asking me about upcoming releases though, and I have a lot to say about that.
What about a project with Phil on drums?
Okay.
Pepper on bass.
Listening.
Zach on guitar.
Okay.
You on guitar singing.
Okay.
I don't know what it's going to be called.
I'm with that.
It's called the Kron Studio House Band.
Kron Studio House Band. I'm fucking. Let's go, bro.
I'll make it easy for you. I'll make it easy for you right now because obviously you're in a high-end studio.
Oh yeah.
And everybody performs with their shirts off.
Everybody performs with their shirts off. If you'll send me just the acoustic, whatever the song is, you give me a song, I'll put drums on it. I'll get everybody else in here to record it.
Ooh.
Bring you in last, record it, and we'll release it.
I'm fucking with it. We'll do it. I will send that to you in a week.
Because I gotta get ZP in here anyway to record
you know what,
that.
I tell you what we'll
song
do. I just said at the beginning of this there will be a 3rd version of Lady Break Dreams. Let's do that, man. The first song I played tonight.
Yeah.
Let's knock that bad boy.
I'm
up.
down. I'm an elite drummer, so I can handle it. I think.
Obviously, if you're half the drummer that you are a host, you're probably fucking out of my league in talent, man.
I appreciate that. I have no talent. Everything I have is worked for.
Hey, man. But
it's all grit.
Hold on, getting back to the question asked. Yeah. I want to say, so a while back I had my rock EP Odds came out. Was really excited about that. But there's going to be a counterpart hip hop EP called Ends coming out, and the song with Z-Perk is going to be the first single off of that. By the way, I call Zachary Person Z-Perk. I'm trying to get that to take off.
Okay,
just throwing that out there.
I saw him last night.
You got to call him Z-Perk no matter what. But I also have. I'm really excited about this. The Real TNT, who is an award-winning hip-hop, hip-hopper, I should say. Like, I was going to be like hip-hop rap guy. What the fuck is that? He's an award-winning rapper from the Pine Belt, has offered to produce an EP for me. He's making the beats. We're kind of going back and forth on it a little bit.
Wow.
I don't have anything out for it yet. It'll be a little while, but I'm really excited to announce that. I mean, the guy is... The Real TNT is a fucking visionary in horrorcore and, like... Memphis style sound, you know what I mean? And I'm really interested in getting something a little more grimy, a little more gritty, a little more real, and possibly a little more radio friendly.
Have you ever heard of a band called Death Grips?
Yeah, I've heard of Death
Grips. What you're describing to me kind of reminds me of that band.
I can dig it. Yeah, Death Grips is fucking crucial, man. Absolutely. But I'm really excited. I'm working on a beat he sent me, and I can't say too much about it, but goddamn, it's gonna be fun. It's one of the highlight of my careers thus far is to work with TNT as a producer.
Sweet.
Most of the stuff that you do you record a lot of it at your place? Or
Oh yeah,
just by yourself?
almost everything you can find on touchbloxy.bandcamp.com has been my dumbass with 8 instruments in a room.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I'll use Fruity Loops or drum machines to capture like drums and get beats the way I want them to be. But anything you hear, unless otherwise noted on the track itself, is gonna be me. Yeah, bass, guitar, piano, whatever.
Okay. Yeah, I could never get down with Fruity Loops.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a Reaper guy.
I kind of like had no choice, dude. Like when I was I don't know, fledgling 19-year-old with LimeWire, you know, I was like,
yeah.
I copped the fucking Fruity Loops, man, with no
Yeah.
crack on it. And I
Too
was
many
like,
options. Too many options for me. Too many colors. I don't like it.
No, I know what you mean, dude. Fruity Loops is fucking. It's set up goofy.
Yeah.
Like I would love to get into Ableton, but I just haven't yet. You know, for whatever reason.
Yeah, I like that dumbed down stuff with Reaper. It's just easier.
Oh, dude,
Very
Reaper's amazing.
user-friendly.
I know that's what Tony uses a lot, and he
Yeah.
fucking kills with it, dude.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, Reaper's an easy to understand and easy to manipulate system. Like you can
Absolutely.
put in like whatever VSTs in that bad boy, just
Yeah.
get rocking.
Yeah, it's easy.
So Project 9 has a show coming up.
Do they? Do we?
I thought
Do
you
we?
did.
Hell yeah, we do. And it's gonna be you're just gonna blow your fucking balls off. Is what's gonna happen, man.
I saw something where they're playing with Envision and
Yeah, that sounds right. Anxiety Fest, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Anxiety Fest is gonna be killer. I'm really hyped because let's talk about Envision for just a second.
Sure.
It's been about a year. It's been a little over a year since they released She Said, their first single. And that, like, what an amazing fucking song that is. And they put a lot of profits from that towards victims of sexual abuse, which I think is very cool. I met Alex Carr, the proprietor, I guess you could say, of Envision one night at a Low Tide tattoo studio before he got the band together and really fucking everything took off, man. And we were going to do a podcast for a little while, but Envision took off so fucking hard, man. And I'm so happy for him because he's obviously using that to right a lot of wrongs in the world and put money towards injustice, and that moves me along to talking about She Said Fest, which is coming up, which is Envision's
they're putting that on.
big thing. Yeah, Envision's putting that on with their label, you know, whoever they have representing them.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited to see money go towards victims of abuse and things like that. And I'm really excited to work with Envision. That's like my whole thing here is that like I think Envision's really fucking cool, and I can't wait to share a stage with them.
I got to talk to Alex a little bit on Red Radio and about the group that they're donating the money to, Centers for Violence Prevention, and he was telling me like that specific group, which they help a lot of the middle counties in the state of Mississippi, but they do more than help take in women and children. They also have educational programs so that it's trying to reverse
help them better their lives out of the shelter. Like
well not so much with them, but like if I understood it correctly, like with the perpetrators.
Yeah. Oh.
Where the educational aspect of it to the prevention in that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, prevention is a big part of it. You know, we got to teach our sons to, not rape as much as we got to teach, anything ever. It's an unfortunate topic. It's very awkward, but it's something that should be talked about. It's something that needs to be brought to light, and teaching each other goes a long way.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling him I thought it was great, for me being a dinosaur to see bands still carry kind of that torch, that social platform torch, because when me and Phil were playing house shows, we're playing these shows with punk bands, and you hear the punk bands screaming about it at the top of their lungs. And so for me, coming from there, that was the genre, that was the scene where that came to the forefront in the music. Yep. And now, present day, I feel like Envision's kind of like carrying that torch.
They're definitely leading the local scene in it by far.
And they're not even a punk band, No. I was telling them it's great to see. What I see them as is more like a mainstream, alternative rock band.
Yeah, if I could relate Envision to any like sort of mainstream or on the stream band, I would say, oh God, What is the band? Hold on. I'll think of it. Don't you fucking worry about it.
Blink-182.
No, not Blink-182. It's who did Sad Ghost and So Mad at Myself? Come on, somebody Google this. Hold on. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna Google it. Oh my god, dude. Don't worry.
Puddle of Mud.
Puddle of Mud. Yo, I've seen Puddle of Mud 5 times and I hate them.
Yeah,
I love them.
They're going through a couple issues.
Oh yeah, no, I was at the show. They were in Memphis one year for Memphis in May. This is a good segue. And the motherfucker got drunk on a vodka. He had like the bottle with him on stage, and he climbed the rafters and he said "fuck Memphis" while pulling his ass out.
That's the best,
dude.
It's a way to win them over.
That was one of the best shows I've ever seen. Hold on.
I feel like that was me last night, but without the blasphemy.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the song because Envision reminds me of this one band a lot. And I'm probably never gonna find it. It's gonna be fine.
Well, while you're looking up bands that sound like Envision, are there any bands that sound like Touch Biloxi?
None that exist yet, though.
Which makes you super unique.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'm me. I'm a sparkling snowflake, man. I'm a butterfly. What is this? Hold on, I didn't type that in on the internet. I typed it in like in my phone.
This is Latimer. You're lucky if you can get a signal out here.
Yeah.
God damn.
I do have Wi-Fi, but it's Firefly Wi-Fi. The vagrant Wi-Fi, so it doesn't work very well.
Issues. They remind me of Issues, which is one of my favorite bands for one album, and I think they have a very similar sound where like Alex is very soulful, and the band's sort of like a cross between like metal and R&B, hip hop kind of sound. You know what I mean? It's very similar to Issues in my mind. Probably not in real life.
Yeah, I had not talked to Alex before, and sitting down with him, he's a very like thoughtful person.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's very well centered.
Absolutely.
Wasn't what I was expecting.
Mm-hmm. I came out to D'Iberville again to talk with him. They're either D'Iberville or Gulfport somewhere. I don't know. I went out in the world one day and spoke with him again about that podcast. And when I sat down with him, it was the first time I had like met him outside of like being at a show together. And it was crazy, man. I was like, yeah, okay, you know what the fuck you're doing, man. You're thinking this out, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
but now you're doing a podcast with Simon.
Yeah. Wait, what? Yeah, now I'm doing a podcast with Simon. Well, I think it was going to be like Sad Boy Sounds or something. It was going to focus on like that aspect of music culture, which is super cool. I'm into that. But Envision took the fuck off, man. And who am I to complain?
Yeah, they're playing out of state. They're playing the circuit,
doing mini tours, man, getting on it. And Nathaniel Churchwell, who I love dearly, owner of Knife Party Threads, is drumming for him, and they're just a fucking fun group, man. Like the all four of them, fucking killing it, man. Wait, 4, 5,
4, right?
Yeah, because
I think they had 6 when they radio.
It's Kevin
really?
And
I didn't know.
Oh no, because they usually have G Hart with them, Greg Hartley, man. He retired recently, but I'm gonna get him on a song. I'm gonna get him on a track.
You got a lot of things in the works. What I mean, you.
if I'm not moving, I'm dying, man.
I was like, I want to ask you, like, when do you get a day off?
Nah, nope. But I mean, like, I feel so goofy if I'm just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah. If I got nothing in the works, if I got nothing moving, it's like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? You get so many precious fucking minutes on this earth,
How old are you, Mark?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, how dare you ask a lady, first of all?
One time, Phil told me in confidence, he said, every morning I wake up and I say, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah. No, that's relatable. No, I just hit 30. Okay. I'm on the fucking break of 30, dude.
Yeah, you're going downhill. So
oh, come on, man. No, but I've been feeling that way since I was a fucking teenager, man. I always thought to myself, it's like, nobody's gonna make it happen if I'm not gonna fucking make it happen.
Oh, that's a great attitude to have.
So I've been trying as hard as I can to make it happen.
Yeah, just don't let life beat you down, man.
Oh,
because
hell no.
You ever heard that quote? Most men lead lives in quiet desperation.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truest shit.
I'm gonna live that shit in loud desperation, bro. I'm gonna let them fucking know that I'm.
Something's wrong with the stream.
Yeah,
oh no, are we not streaming?
No,
right
it's the internet. It's not on mine.
Reset?
yeah, just go out of it and come back in. It'll work.
But
I don't know why
Okay,
it's doing
there it
that.
is. Okay.
Yeah, dude, I've always been like fucking haunted by this feeling of like if you don't fucking work for it now, you're gonna die with nothing to show.
That's absolutely true.
You know?
And let me tell you something. As you will get older, you will find that you're gonna not question whether or not you want to do something. You're just gonna do it.
I never questioned it.
Well, that's good. Because that was my way. You know,
Yeah.
I would be like, I would procrastinate about projects like this podcast. I procrastinate about this for years.
Now, to be fair, I do procrastinate like a motherfucker, but I never question a thing once I start it.
Yeah, but as you get older, you'll be like, well, if I kind of want to do this, I'm gonna do it because you're running out of time.
Because what are you gonna do it? But now,
when you realize that
when
clock's
can
ticking,
you?
it's a weird feeling. Like you got to do it.
Fucking death has always been a strange motivator for me. Not to take things down, not to create like an emo fucking center here, but it's a fact, man. It's like I get to do what I do until I die, and then it's over.
That's it. I
get to write the stories I want to write. And by the way, please check out my half a novel that's out on fucking Booksy under M.H. Simmons II. I get to fucking make as many songs as I get to, and then I'm done, and I get to tell as many stories as I want to, and then I'm done. And I'm gonna tell every fucking story I possibly can.
What is your novel about?
My novel is it's sort of like that great American story trope where it's like it's kind of about, you know, a summer I had in 2015, but it's also an inflation of like what life was like here on the Gulf Coast. It's sort of a coming of age story in an era where you have, you know, drugs around every corner and everybody knows how they're doing and how to do it.
That's how I felt at Krohncast Palooza.
Yeah, it's currently called the what is it? The Unsurprisingly Short Life of Henry Marks is the working title of the novel.
Henry Marks.
Yeah, my name is Mark Henry, so like, who is that about?
Where'd the Simmons come from?
No, there's no Simmons. Don't worry. No, my last name is Simmons.
Mark, do you wanna play one more song to play us out?
God, I will if you beg me.
And we'll do some plugs at the end there, and we'll definitely have you on again. This has been
well, thank you, man. I love to hear that.
Treat.
If I've done good, goddamn it, tell me.
I love the metal brackets on your guitar. That's very interesting.
I love this fucking guitar. Hold on, before I break into song, let's talk about this guitar.
Let's do it.
This is my baby. I name all of my guitars after ex-girlfriends, and I've sold many of them. Not the girlfriends, the guitars.
Do you have a girlfriend right now? Not to interrupt.
Oh my God, I do, and I love her to death. Her name is Cheryl Bowen, and she is my fucking baby. She is my rock. Love her, sorry. But this is Jessica, you know? And I think if Jessica's watching this or paying attention to me at all, she'll be very surprised to find I have a guitar named after her after like fucking 12 years.
I did that.
It's just like, now it's just the guitar. I don't give a fuck about Jessica.
When I was a teenager, I did that with crushes.
Yeah.
Like I would name my guitars after the crushes that
come
I was
on.
always
You
too
didn't
afraid to
talk
talk
to
to. I was always too afraid.
Oh, man.
No, you can't talk to them because they're like, "Why are you talking to me? Oh my God!"
Dude, we used to, and I'm sure everybody did this. We used to do messages back and forth. But one time, I was talking to this girl. It was a black chick, and I loved her. She was hot as fuck, and I was really into her. And we were writing messages back and forth. And I was like, "Okay, but I'm bisexual. Is that cool with you?" And this bitch sent me back a message that was like, "No, we're done." And I was like, "Okay,
wow,
okay, damn."
Rude.
But anyway, here's a song I did on the Sound a while back called "Casting Quarters." This appears to be a fan favorite. I'm gonna play it for you now. Late at night while I'm reading old letters here by the candlelight, think of how shallow this feeling makes me feel inside. And I remember what tiny little bit of pride I thought I had before I met you. It was all a lie, it's okay. I did not need to know you anyway. And when you looked at me, your silence let me know there was nothing that I could say. When I'm in love and love does not want me to be in love again. That feeling inside, it don't go away. There's nothing else and I can't pretend. And I will see you across a bar, remember a life that we shared so far away. And I will turn to you and say, it's okay. I did not need to know you anyway. But oh, wait, I did, and now it drags me to my grave. Casting quarters into wells, reflecting on myself. Walking toward the future fast, with my mind always on the past. There's little hope for these letters, or the promises inside, and I'll just call them mistakes, so that I won't have to call them lies. It's okay. I did not need to know you anyway. But oh, wait, I did, and now it drags me to my grave. And when you looked at me, your silence let me know there was nothing that I could say. But it's okay. I did not need to know you anyway. It's okay. I gotta get new strings on this bad boy.
Very cool. Hell yeah, dude.
By the way, Mitch.
Yeah, man. Uh-oh.
No, it's fine.
It's got the steel brackets on
Mitch,
the
Mitch,
body.
Mitch, Mitch, Mitch. Oh yeah, no, that motherfucking. I didn't even talk about that guitar when I said let's talk about that guitar. That guitar was made in either the late 70s or 80s. In Welshland, wherever the fuck that is, wherever the Welsh live. And it was in a friend of mine's house in the middle of the country, nowhere, North Mississippi, and I traded him for it. I traded him another acoustic guitar for it, and I was like, whoa. Yes, I want that Frankenstein guitar.
It's indestructible.
It's indestructible. It's actually incredibly fragile, and I'm very scared about it. But I wanted to say, Mitch, man, your son appeared to be a huge fan of Touch Biloxi.
Yeah.
But I was at a show a while back, a little party on the green, if you will. And this man had his son out, and his son was rocking Touch Biloxi, dude.
He
Man got up on stage and high-fived me.
Yeah, he actually listened to me. So, like, when you got done, I was like, go give Mr. Mark a high five. And he was supposed to come to the side of the stage to give you the high five, not actually crawl over the flower bed onto this up on the stage with you.
I don't mind one bit, man. He's a rad little dude, and I'm going to get him a free Touch Biloxi shirt soon.
Sweet, man. Appreciate that. Yeah. My kids, they hear any kind of live music and they just go crazy. I brought them out there for the first Friday,
yeah,
and I think it was Hello Buddy was playing, and they just went nuts,
yeah,
and running around in circles. And then they're like, "Daddy, when can we go back? When can we go back?"
Well, you're raising them right, obviously.
And so Zach and Patty, Z-Perk, and his lady. We're pitting on I don't know what it was called, open mic on the green.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this is the next time, so let's go check it out. And you were playing, and I was like, yeah, go give Mr. Mark a high five. And
dude, hell yeah.
He got up there.
I appreciate it, man, because that shit keeps me alive, man. Because not keeps me. It makes me sound suicidal. What I mean is that shit. Like, I mean, that's
keep
life,
dancing,
Julian.
Keep dancing, Julian.
Oh my god, no, but like when I was a kid, dude, my dad would always be like, go give them a high five. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's just really good, really wholesome that I'm very enthusiastic about that involves bringing your kids to live shows, man.
You are the guy I want to wake up with on a Sunday morning, because when you hear that song, the Sunday morning song.
Every morning dude, I saw Sugar Ray. I saw Sugar Ray recently.
Not the Sugar Ray.
Oh, not the Sugar Ray song.
one.
Oh, I'm about the Sugar Ray song.
You know the other one.
Sunday morning coming down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And easy. And this afternoon has been an easy, chill Sunday afternoon with you, my man.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
I'm
is
glad to
nice.
hear it, man. It's been very good with you guys as well.
We need it because we all know how stressful life can get.
Oh, for
And
sure.
it's so nice to just sit down and hear some nice acoustic tunes, talk about life.
Yeah, your voice is very dialed in to
Thank
you.
you.
And you know, you have so much going on. It's like entertainment, performing is your life.
I'm trying.
It's like
I'm trying to
it's
make
like you
it my
can't.
life,
It's
you know what I
I feel
mean?
like you're one of those people who like there's nothing else for you.
Oh yeah,
that you-
I'm not
to
gonna
do that.
Yeah,
It's
no,
that.
I decided when I was like, and this has been very worrisome for many people in my life for many years, is that I decided like, look, man, if I can't make it in fucking entertainment in one way or another, I'm just gonna be a homeless guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's either or for me.
Or a Weird Al impersonator.
Well, or a Seth Rogen impersonator when my hair is short.
That's
But it's
funny.
a fact, man. This is what I like. This is what I want to do, and boy, I'm trying.
You are. You're. I mean, when me and Phil were like, you know, back in the day, this is what we were trying to do. We were trying to. Phil was like in 3 different bands. I was in
Yeah.
3 different bands, trying to play shows all the time with each band,
Yeah.
trying to do everything. And you're doing it, and now he's still doing it. He's still playing in like 3 different bands and doing
yeah.
podcasting and
35.
you know, it's
So
like a
there you
shark.
go.
You can't if you can't stop. You got to keep swimming.
right.
It's like he'll never stop doing
Yeah.
That's
a
right.
billion
I
different
respect
things.
that. I respect that because, especially, look, man, not everybody who gets to do this makes money off of it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Not everybody who feels this in their heart finds a way. You know, so I'm lucky to have gotten as far as I have. You know, and if I never get farther than that, not gonna lie, I'll be a little disappointed, but I'll be very happy.
That's deep. Mark, thanks so much for coming on. Mr. Gooch, go eat some tomato juice. Eat a pickle, drink some pickle juice, whatever you do to feel better. Mark, you got anything you want to plug real quick?
We have a new episode of the Whatever Fuck You podcast with Mark and Simon. Look up youtube.com/WFU podcast to see our latest interview with the illest dude ever who claims that aliens abducted him and have caused him to try to change the world.
Awesome. Go send Mark Simmons some money. See you guys next time. Peace.